A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Surah 54, Al-Qamar, the moon. This surah has 55 number of verses. It is the 26th uninitialed surah, 35th uninitialed revealed, and 37th revealed overall. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the All-Gracious, the All-Merciful. The hour has come closer, and the moon was conquered. And when they saw a proof, they turned away and said, "This is continuous magic." And they rejected it and followed their desires. However, every matter has a place in time, and indeed the news of what is to transpire has already come to them. Plenty of wisdom, but the warners had no effect. You shall therefore turn away from them, for the day will come when the caller will announce a terrible announcement. With their eyes subdued, they will come out of their coffins like scattered locusts. They will rush towards the caller, and the unfaithful will say, "This is a difficult day." Before them, the people of Noah remained in denial. They rejected our servant, and they said, "He is crazy," and he was tormented. He then called upon his Lord, "I am indeed defeated, therefore help me." We therefore opened the gates of the sky with pouring water, and we caused springs to gush out of the ground, and the flood started according to a preordained command. And we carried him on a floater made of logs and ropes. She floated under our eyes as a penalty to the unfaithful. And we left as a sign, "Is there anyone who wishes to learn?" Consequently, how terrible was my punishment after my warnings. And we have indeed made the Quran easy to understand. Does anybody wish to learn? Ad also remained in denial. Then how terrible was my punishment after the warnings. Indeed, we sent upon them a violent wind on a day with continuous misery. It tossed people around as though they were rotten palm tree trunks. Consequently, how terrible was my punishment after my warnings. And we have made the Quran easy to understand. Does anybody wish to learn? The Thamud also rejected the warners. Then they said, "Are we to follow one human from amongst us? Indeed, we will then go astray and end up in the raging inferno. Is he the one who has received the message from among all of us? No way, he is the most evil liar." They will soon find out who the most evil liar is. We will indeed send the camel as a test for them. Therefore, watch them and wait, and inform them that indeed the water shall be divided amongst them. Everyone is to have the drink brought forth according to his share. But they called on their friend to maim it, and he responded. Consequently, how terrible was my punishment after my warnings. Indeed, we sent upon them a single thunderous sound. Then they became like mowed dry weeds. And we have indeed made the Quran easy to understand. Does anybody wish to learn? The people of Lot rejected the warners. We sent upon them a violent storm. We only delivered Lot's progeny at dawn. It was a blessing from us. We thus reward those who are appreciative. And indeed, he warned them of our punishment, but they doubted the warnings. And they even tried to seduce his guests, but we rendered their eyes blind. Therefore, taste my punishment, and warnings. Indeed, early in the morning they were destined for the punishment. Note, now taste my punishment and warnings. And we have indeed made the Quran easy to understand. Does anybody wish to learn? And indeed to the people of Pharaoh went warners. They rejected all our signs. We then punished them as the one who is almighty, all-powerful, should punish. Are your unfaithful better than these? Have you been absolved by the scriptures? Or are they saying that we all can be victorious? Soon they will all be defeated and they will turn around and flee. However, the hour is their appointed time as it is promised to them, and the hour will be a lot worse and much more painful. Indeed, the guilty will be totally lost in the raging inferno. The day that they are dragged in hell on their faces, taste the reality of hell. We indeed created everything in exact measure, and our command is carried out in a blink of an eye, and we annihilated groups of you. Will you ever learn? And everything they do is recorded in files. Everything small and large is written. Indeed, the righteous will be in paradises with flowing streams, in a rightful place by the all-powerful King.